Hi, I'm Tom Mayenknecht, host of The Sport Market. I've always believed that sport was an essential element in the fabric of any community and in society at large. I'm convinced that the infrastructure of pro sport creates value for a community, ranging from the tangibles of jobs and economic impact to the intangibles of continental and global name recognition and, closer to home, civic pride. That was all turned on its head Wednesday night, however, in the worst possible way. On the ice, the Vancouver Canucks were shut out 4-0 by Tim Thomas and the Bruins, giving Boston its first Stanley Cup championship in 39 years and denying the Canucks franchise their first in 40 seasons and 41 years. That in and of itself is disappointing to Canucks fans and their corporate and broadcast partners and the many businesses who rise and fall with the NHL team, let alone to the very brand equity of the franchise that had been building at an impressive rate this 40th anniversary season. Yet disappointment around the Canucks missing a golden opportunity to win the Stanley Cup paled in comparison to the disappointment, the utter embarrassment the city of Vancouver suffered off the ice in the aftermath of Game 7. In 3 hours of senseless rioting, vandalism, looting, and violence, Vancouver saw its global brand, one so elevated by the Vancouver 2010 Olympic Winter Games, badly diminished. The tremendous goodwill and image generated by Vancouver 2010 almost all but gone. The economic impact of 2 months of Stanley Cup playoff hockey, arguably worth north of $45 million, erased by the negative exposure the city received across Canada, throughout North America, and around the world. The $1 to $2 million in damage and costs directly associated with Wednesday night are mere water drops when juxtaposed against the damage done to the city's reputation nationally, continentally, and globally. The ugly side of the public celebrations that made Vancouver such a fun place to be for a Stanley Cup spring have undoubtedly bruised the city's civic pride. Yet it is that same ugly side, both the criminals who may have triggered it and the disaffected, angry young people who elevated it and sustained it, which cannot be allowed to shape the future of the city in particular and the province and region in general. I know many are concerned about the public plazas that seem to anchor the post-game stupidity, but in my view, the best defense against hooliganism is to continue building civic pride through public celebration, not reducing it out of fear. That will require smart security measures, inspired public policies and leadership, and creative public-private partnerships, not to mention the positive commitment and impressive role modeling shown by the hundreds of volunteers who showed up Thursday morning to help clean up our streets. Their efforts are the first seeds in protecting the city's capacity to stage big events and hold public celebrations, and it's something we should stand behind. First and foremost, it's worth protecting because it's in large part how we're defined as a civil society. It's how we feel most at home in our community. And it's how most of us best express the pride we take in living in Vancouver and in being Canadian. It would be senseless to compromise that civic pride, and it would be wrong-headed to not continue to leverage the many positives that spin off of professional sport in particular and sport in general, by making the most of hosting opportunities such as the Stanley Cup, the Grey Cup, and other special events. Losing that would be the biggest cost of all.